Hey y'all, it's Sunshine. Let me show you a tiny bit of progress. You can't make a whole lot of progress on Sunflowers and Sunshine by Carolyn Manny Designs because the color keeps changing. So it's like Blocks of Color and Hades had a baby and you get this design. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying why it's slow progress. So I don't know how Miss Vicky got hers done so fast. I don't. So you can see. Oh, I'm a kind of girl that likes the bigger chunks of color over one stitch here, one stitch there, 5 stitches here. I mean, that's the way I feel about it. But anyway, let me get to the meat and potatoes of this video. It is about how I dislike hats or beanies, crochet beanies. I do not like crochet and beanies. They never come out size right. They're always off. And they take a ton of yarn and a ton of time. And I can just whoop one up easier on my knitting loom, my round knitting loom. So let me show you the two hats I made up. And you'll see, hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about here. This is my knitted hat. These things always come out the right size. Always come out perfect. They're just the best. Just the best. Now look at that. Now that's a hat. And it's soft. It's so soft. And it only took a couple hours. It's slower going on a knitting loom because you manually are doing it. I could put it on my knitting machine that goes around and around and around, and but it'll be thinner. But I also have a knitting machine that could just make it out in like 15-20 minutes. So I've just gotten to where I prefer the manual one because I can do this brim effect. On the knitting machine, I can't get that brim effect. I don't know how to do it, and I've watched videos and I still can't figure it out. So the manual one usually wins most of the time. Every now and then, if I'm in a hurry and I need a hat, I will crank out the machine and do it then. But this is my favorite hat. This is my favorite go-to hat. I do the brim. It's like an ear warmer right there on my ears. And I just love this hat. Made with the knitting loom. Okay? Now, this is the Granny Stripe beanie from Crochet Crowd. You can see this thing is massive. It's big. It just looks weird, and it's crocheted, all the crocheted, and I'm not a fan. I just don't like. See how loose it is? It's really loose. Like you could put another head in there. And y'all, let me say this. It's hard for me to get a size that works for my head because I do have a 22-inch head. 22 to 23 inches head. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I'm going to corrupt y'all so bad. But it's kind of cool looking, though. It's kind of cool looking, and I kind of like it. But it took a lot of time and a lot of yarn. A lot. So I'm not a big fan of the material wastage. I'm going to call it wastage. But it's not a bad hat. It's just, it is what it is. I mean, you could use it as a bucket. It's huge. So this one was supposed to have a front post, back post ribbing on it. I don't know how to do that. Yes, I've watched videos how to do it. I have watched videos and I've watched videos and I can't figure it out. So let me stop you there. And the pattern was written too. So I can't read written patterns. I'll tell you that straight up. I can't do a lot of reading of written patterns. I can read. There's no problem with that. But patterns, I don't quite figure out. I don't get. I'm more of a video kind of girl. But anyway, so there's my meat and potatoes of hats. And like I said, I always prefer this one. But I kind of like this one, but it's not going to be my preferred choice. This will be my preferred choice. Whether I wear them or make them, this is the round knitting loom is the way to go for me. I just prefer it that way. So, there's my rants for the day. Anybody else notice McDonald's Dr. Pepper is like the best thing ever? The best thing ever. I don't know how they get it that good, but they do. So, alrighty. That is it for today, guys. Thank you for, like I said, I know I said it last time, but I really have seen an increase in comments, and I really appreciate that so much. Don't feel like you have to comment though, because I saw a couple people saying, hey, I normally don't comment, but I'll comment. Don't feel like you do. Just watching is good enough for me. You don't have to comment. You can just watch and shake your head and be like, oh shit. That's the way most of my videos are. That's going to be an oh shit moments. But I appreciate y'all so much. Like, I can't tell you enough how much I thank you for everything. Everything, guys. So I'm gonna go to storage and try to find me some fabric to do some Christmas ornaments on. I think I want to use white, but a lot of the patterns have white in them. So you know what I may use? Okay, we already established that I'm not going to be doing my Heaven and Earth design, the sewing machine one. So I have a piece of fiddler's cloth. That would look pretty good, I think. I'll just cut off a good chunk of it and use that for some Christmas ornaments. And because it's the size of a tablecloth, that piece of fabric is. Why not use it when I'm not going to do my Heaven and Earth design? Now, the one that Miss Bell, or Miss Penny, Miss Bell, I don't know which one she wants to go by, but we're kind of keeping it down on the low. She sent me the one that I want to do for my birthday. She sent it over for my birthday, and it's Wanderlust 2. It's a gypsy caravan, and y'all know how much I love that. So let me see if I can get it real quick. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out the tablet still. Let me... Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Whoop. This is the one that I was gifted to me for my birthday. And that's so cool. I really want to do it. Really, really want to do it. It's 375 by 434. I think I'd be stupid if I do it this way. I kind of wondered what it would look like as a diamond painting. I have the pattern. All I would need is the graph paper or the graph grid stuff and the diamonds, but that would probably be very, very costly. But I know if I do start it. I'm definitely going to do it on 14 count. Because I think I tried to start my other one on 16 or 18 count. And that was a total. So, I kind of wish I could figure out how to crop out just the sewing machine. I don't have this one on in my email anymore. But it was just a crop. If I could just crop out the yeah, I don't have it on there no more. The sewing machine, because it was a vintage sewing machine. That I might be interested in doing. But other than that, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, taking too much of your time there. But and I had a thought about this. I really kind of want to dip this completed piece. I want to complete it, but I want to dip it in tea water and make it antique looking. But I'm scared it'll mess up the floss. So I don't know, because it's gonna be full coverage. There's not gonna be anything. You won't be able to see it behind there. So I kind of want to dip it in tea water and see what happens. Just like a quick dunk, and then just keep doing it till I think it's enough, or my floss is threatening to turn colors. I want to antique that piece. I think that would be really cool. So, anyway, guys, I gotta go, and I'll let you roll. And I appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. And thank you. Take care and stay warm, because I know some of y'all are getting some cold weather. Bye, y'all.